Behind the scenes, Rotterdam. Prior to the 5 matches in Rotterdam there have been months of preparations. On match days there were about 200 people working, ranging from UEFA officials to volunteers in the accreditation center. This all to give you as a visitor the best experience possible. We give you a look behind the scenes on the biggest UEFA Women's Euro ever. Entry of the players. It's not only the 22 players and referees that enter the pitch a couple of minutes before kickoff. They're being accompanied by kids. There's also the kid carrying the nation's flags and the flag that is displayed at the center of the pitch. All these kids are prize winners from one of the tournament sponsors' promotions. During the day the kids get a briefing as preparation for the match. 4 hours prior to the match the kids gather at the stadium. They get explained what they need to do when they walk onto the pitch and when they must leave the pitch. This is practiced precisely, including playing the national anthems. The tournament's volunteers act as players and referees when entering the pitch. In the spare time between the rehearsal and the actual match the kids get to fit the clothes they will be wearing and are entertained with several activities. The pitch. According to UEFA guidelines, all host venues must have a grass pitch during the tournament. The Spartak Stadium had artificial grass, so just for this tournament the stadium has gotten a real grass pitch. Shortly after the football season had ended, the artificial grass pitch had temporarily been taken out and the ground has been leveled several times. Just a week before the start of the tournament the pitch was ready. Immediately after the last match, when the German and Danish teams were still in the shower, the crew started to remove the grass pitch. At the start of the new football season the artificial pitch will be back in place. Postponed match Germany, Denmark. Due to the heavy rain, the match Germany, Denmark was postponed last minute for a day. Many employees and volunteers had already other occupations the next day, so the planning department didn't get to rest much that night. Nearly 100 volunteers worked an extra shift. The catering service managed to serve all employees and volunteers food and drink while they had counted on a few UEFA officials only, and all players were escorted by a kid onto the pitch. A big hand for those who arranged this in only a couple of hours. The UEFA Women's Euro is now over in Rotterdam, but in Breda and Enschede we are getting ready for the tournament's climax. In a few days we will all know who's the new European champion.